School's out, the sunscreen is on, and summer fun is officially in full swing. One of America's favorite family attractions is now open daily, and there is never a better time to pack up the family and go to Holiday World and Splash and Safari. We are poolside. I'm with the CEO, Matt Eckert. Matt, we are so excited to be here today. It's actually my very first time at Holiday World, and honestly, we couldn't have picked a perfect day
You
to
couldn't
come
have picked
out.
a perfect day. The weather's fantastic.
And so what makes June the perfect month to come and visit?
You know, if you're wanting to come visit, June is definitely the perfect time to come. The crowd sizes are much smaller. You know, we get busier as the season progresses, but right now, it's the perfect day. It's a perfect crowd.
I know, all the kids are out of school. So many families are out. Actually, a lot of them have already made their way to the wave pool
Yeah.
because it opens right at 11 a.m. A lot of people make this their home base, and it's truly the perfect time to come out.
It's the perfect time to come out, and there's lots of room for everyone to sit, and there's lots of room in the wave pool, so it's perfect.
I know. So we're right here at Splash and Safari. So many attractions, especially for summertime. With so many options nowadays, there's so many other parks to go to, but what makes Holiday World really stand out?
You know, I think what makes us stand out is we really pride ourselves on being a family park. You know, we're all about the family when it comes to all of our rides, all of our attractions, but more so, you know, especially in today's economy right now, we really pride ourselves on providing a value to our guests. So there's free parking, there's free sunscreen, there's free soft drinks everywhere you go. We just started a program a few years ago where if you have a preschool child, they get a season pass for free. So it's just something that we really want to make sure when mom and dad or grandma and grandpa come to the park, they don't feel like their pockets are being tugged every time they turn around. They can just come in, make memories, and have a great day.
Well, and I love that from Metro Louisville, it's just over an hour's
It's a
drive.
very easy drive. You hop on 64 and you're right here.
And I love that as soon as you pull into Santa Claus, Indiana, boom, you're right there.
It's right in your face. Yeah, you see the Thunderbird as soon as you're driving in.
Well, and the Thunderbird, that's one of your top attractions,
It is.
along with the Voyage.
That's right.
Right?
Wooden coasters, the Voyage is right up there. It's intense. It's very intense.
What makes that one just a must ride when you're here?
Again, it's one of the top-ranked wooden coasters in the entire country, and it's a very long coaster. It's an out and back. It takes you out into the woods and brings you back. Just when you think it's over, it kind of starts over again. There's several drops, several turns. It's just super thrilling, and it's a different ride even during the day versus in the night. When you can't see what's coming your way, it's a completely different ride. So just a lot of fun, especially if you're a coaster fan.
Well, I certainly am, but our reporter Bryce, he is not. I'm gonna try and get him to ride one of the rides with me today.
That's fair.
But since it is pretty warm out, I mean, it is summertime, the weather gets very hot. That's why you have a water park here. What makes this one so special?
You know, our water park has been ranked very high. It's been ranked number 2 by USA Today for many, many years. But there's just, again, something for everyone. We have 2 large wave pools. We're right here on the beach of the Bahari. We have another wave pool. We have a lazy river to float around in. We have several water slides. And then we're the water coaster capital of the world. We have more water coasters than any other park. And so for your coworker that doesn't like coasters, I hear that a lot, but they like water coasters, because it's a completely different experience than what a drop is on a regular coaster. So maybe you can get them on that.
I hope so. We did not bring our swimsuits, so maybe we're gonna have to go to the gift shop and pick some up before we leave. And what I like too is there's a lot of shade that's provided. I see some cabanas that you can rent out. There's plenty of chairs. Would you say that a lot of people make this their home base?
They do. And we try to really focus on that throughout the park because, again, we want to make sure it's not just the rides. It's just comfort. We want to make sure that you're comfortable while you're here, whether if there's enough seating, whether there's shade, whether there's, lots of, places that you can go to cool off. We really try to make that, a priority. But yeah, the beach of the wave, you'll find it pretty packed during the day.
Well, and those free soft drinks, those keep families cool all season long.
Absolutely. And we have kiosks throughout, we have what we call them oases. We have those throughout the park. So you can just pop in, grab a drink as you're walking through, and it's very easy to do.
So I'm sure you have a lot of repeat families that make this a tradition to come out every year. Would you say a season pass is the best value?
Season pass is 100% the best value, especially if you have smaller children, because you're going to come multiple times, and a lot of times you might have a little one with you that gets a little cranky after 4 or 5 hours. It's okay to leave and come back another day. You don't feel like you have to stay the entire day, and then that might not be the best experience for them. So season passes, you definitely get your money's worth if you buy one.
All right, Matt, we so appreciate you having us out today. Sign me up for another day so I can experience everything.
You're welcome every day of the summer.
And so are all of our viewers too. So if you are interested in getting that season pass or just one-day tickets, you can head over to their website, holidayworld.com.